5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remain. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team pick. OG's turn to pick.
In the spirit. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. I speak for the trees. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What is up, guys? Speed here, and today we're going to be looking at one of my
Radiant team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team ban.
Keeper of the Light.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Bang.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
10,
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Vengeful spirits.
OG's turn to ban.
Meatball!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Admiral Concar.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
you doing?
Thank you, Shiva. Yes, we're getting a Meepo. Once again, Fogged. It worked for them the other day. I'll be honest, I've got to agree with Kevin here. I think it's going to work pretty nicely for them here. This OG lineup, can it really deal with the
Prepare
Meepo?
for battle.
I mean, it's weird. It's definitely different. I'm curious to see what their kind of approach is. If, like, they want to just play... try to play super fast around something, like just teleport around Sumail, trying to set up with kills with Saksa, like triple onto this Meepo and just try to kill him over and over again. But I've seen TOPSON when he's played this Venge, he doesn't skill stun. He goes like 0-4-4.
Oh, okay.
And he did that, I believe, at TI a couple of times too. Maybe he'll get like a point or something of it here or there because he has an Earthshaker to rotate. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how they're going to do it because it does look like a pretty... It looks like a very confident NIGMA draft. Like they have the Ember Coddle, they have their Chen Meepo, and then they have a Kunkka to boot on top of it to add even more aggression and more defenses for that Meepo. So yeah, we'll see how we'll see how they can try to dismantle because it just looks...
30 seconds to
It looks strange from them, but that's typical OG looking like a strange lineup.
I mean, true, because I imagine the majority of people are watching being like, what the hell is OG going to do with this lineup? And then, well, OG's going to get the chance to show us. We'll see what they are able to do with this draft against... what seems to be a very solid Meepo lineup from NIGMA.
Yeah, we were all hoping for the ET or the Pango, of course, you know, but unfortunately that ET gets banned, and they opted to not go for the Pango. I was on board with Sind again, honestly. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're going to pick that one because that just looks like the strongest TOPSON style that he likes to play, but yeah, just different approach.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to really be all eyes on this TOPSON Vengeful Spirit. I don't know how this hero can beat a Meepo, just at sort of any stage of the game. What is the strength? I mean, I guess you can at least save yourself. You know, if you're getting gone on and surrounded by the Meepo, you swap one of your poor teammates in and say, good luck, buddy. And you get to walk away. But it's... Well, we'll see. As I said, OG has surprised us before in ways that we could never have believed to occur. Maybe they'll do it here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
they did look super hot in game one. Obviously, things were very different with regards to the draft, but their play was very clean in game one.
Yep.
You won't miss it.
I'm just curious. I'm really curious to see what their actual like strategy is for this one, like what the idea of it is, because this looks real difficult once that Meepo if Meepo gets online, like they just like Earthshaker and Underlord, fantastic, but Venge does not contribute a whole lot of anything unless maybe like you swap the Meepo into a bad position, I guess. But
you swap one Meepo in, and then the rest of the Meepos come pooping in, and they're like, "Thank you for the free initiation."
Exactly.
It just feels like it's going to be tough.
Courier top.
Oh, Saxa, he's got it.
Has been killed.
There we go. Courier to start things off for OG.
I love that Earthshaker taunt as well. Rides on top of his totem.
Oh, fish on the 2, but I don't really have any damage. Just offering up a few right clicks. Mind Control and Kuro are going to be more than fine. Very strong lane. Kunkka already as tanky as he is, and then with the aura and the headdress from Kuro, constant HP regen. Mind Control is going to be kept very healthy in that top lane.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if I see anybody really die up top. Maybe Kuroki if he gets trapped in some like horrible positioning here or something like that, but yeah, top should be pretty passive farm. Bottom is definitely a pretty strong lane. I like this lane actually quite a bit here for OG. Okay. Bane is the king of lanes, and then Underlord is actually super good versus Ember. You have such a good base damage, such a good animation, and Ember he's pretty squishy. Only 3 armor early on. You get hit really hard mid.
As you try and make a go on Weeab, coming in there, blocking him off with the Fisher, but he's able to make the moves round. As CS-wise, he's continuing to have the edge against TOPSON on the first few waves.
Saksa, he's stalking this courier. Look at him. He puts the ward down. He sees it. Oh, it's beautiful. Amaterasu, goodbye.
All right.
See you later.
A couple of couriers in the first couple of minutes. Saksa finding a nice little bit of a cash bonus for OG across the map. And he's pretty low. The Fisher is not going to catch him on the right side, though. So Mind Control is able to put the Fairy Fire and walk off. Saksa not quite able to find the angle for the block there.
All right, lanes though. Look at this. The lanes are at the moment for OG. They are quite solid. Mid Venge is coming out pretty even at the moment. He's doing that build that I was talking about, just having his 0-2-2 at the moment. And yeah, top, they're last hitting great. And I already mentioned that bottom lane, Underlord is definitely going to have a fantastic time versus a Coddle Ember.
Yeah, the CS is smashing it. 15 and 7 on mid one compared to this 5 and 1 on Miracle.
Yeah. And this game, I actually see, you know, that other game, he went for that Atos build, and it wasn't like he was versus a high mobility hero or anything like that. It was just an Atos. This game, the Atos is definitely awesome. Versus Ember Spirit, it's always going to be good. No tail?
I'm going to try and go. Yeah. Anytime they step forward, mid one's got the 2 points in the Firestorm. You just lay that down, and it pushes Nigma back.
And he's got his... Okay, I thought that was a Soul Ring being delivered. Not quite yet. Meepo now will start to capitalize on the fact that he's a Meepo, so he'll out-farm TOPSON significantly.
Because this is going to be the thing. How do they slow down the Meepo this game? Who's going to be able to start getting in the face of Meepo before he, you know, it's going to poof back over to mids. They do have this Fisher block, but obviously he just doesn't care about the right picks right now. He's got great early game stats, 2 Wraith Bands, that 9 armor. Means the TOPSON just barely tickles him as a mid-bench at this stage.
And then when Nature's Prophet hits 6, catch him off guard maybe with a Wrath of Nature. That might be one of the ways that they can actually try to slow him down. He's pretty tanky, but that might be enough. We see how much damage that last bounce of the Wrath can actually do in most situations. And Sox is giving him full experience. Soxa level 1, Sumail approaching level 5. So I think that probably is the game plan, that they use that Wrath early on to just capitalize on the lane advantage. Bounties.
Who's able to get the most of them. GH is heading over, but already Weeha's, he's going to be there to secure that one for Nigma as it is.
My thrift reward.
Be back to mid. The top side. What was the item build going to be on this mid bench?
I think he just... I remember him doing a TI, it was just like treads, and he just went a bunch of Wraith Bands. I think he went Aura. I can't remember exactly what build it was, but I think he's been doing that. And pump to the top. Sumail does get brought down.
Finally, the first blood.
Was my
Bit of a slow start 5 minutes in, but Nigma able to eventually break the silence.
And now the rotation from Soxa, he's trying to make something happen down bottom.
See with the Fisher, he's holding on to it. Into the root. Oh, Miracle. Cannot get out of there. Mid one punch is too hard. Normally. Some moves being made on both sides of the map. And it's both offlaners getting involved in some early action. I like this from mid one. You're seeing this one. The item build you'll only ever do if there's a Meepo on your team, pretty much. But going for the Ag straight up, Folk.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Meepo on his team either.
Oh wait. Yeah, yeah, he doesn't.
I was like, I was trying to wonder what you're talking about.
I was trying to theorize why he would get Ags first. I was like, well, mate, it's got a Meep. Anyway, no, it's a different team.
Again, they dive top though. This time a rotation from Weeha. I think Hiroki actually teleported him up there with the Divine Favor.
All right.
They also find no tail.
So Folk, then, why the Ags? Why rush Ags?
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, maybe he's not going to do
make
it.
the Vengeance and he just buffer.
I don't know. It's not very value though. Oh, or maybe it is. We'll see. I mean, it's up. Mid one rushing the Ags.
Is under attack.
Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I've never seen an Underlord do this before first time.
Not first item, no, definitely not.
Never.
I think I've only seen a couple acts actually, like ever.
all?
I have like one vivid memory from like Katowice or something, one with like Vici playing it or something. And it was like a huge game with that one, but I rarely see this item picked up as they get the sleep on Miracle.
Into the root.
Let's
See if they've got enough damage. Now he's able to step his way out before the second proc of the Pit of Malice is there. He's still got the Sleight of Fist to play around with. No-Tail trying to dive for him. Not enough damage to kill him off.
Those 2 kills that they got on Sumail are actually pretty massive. He just now hit level 6. He's going to pop the Wrath. He wants Miracle.
Oh, they can do. No-Tail as well. Going for this area. Keep control of the warding.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Those 2 moves that they made to shut down Sumail were actually pretty significant, because that slow level 6 now coming out on that NP does reduce a bit of that aggression that OG probably wanted to have. I'm seeing TOPSON actually matching the farm of Meepo, by the way, still, with this build. The 0, he actually went the 1-point stuff, but 0-4-3, and he's actually just going for Manta, looks like. He wants to be a right-clicker. So, he wants to benefit off that Aghanim's Underlord.
Yeah, it's a very interesting concept.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Here we go. Looking towards Kuro. They find the Chen alone in the jungle and are able to hold on to this top lane, start to push it back out. Now I'm trying to... So, the Aghanim's Underlord, right? It gives what? It's half the bonus. Is it half the bonus damage to your teammates?
Yes.
Now, maybe... I don't know if this works because some of the things don't. If they're in a fight and they kill the Meepo and there's, what, 4 Meepos around, is he going to temporarily get 4 times the bonus damage from a hero dying and then obviously giving half of that to his team in the fight? Or does it not work like that with Meepo? Do you only get it as counting as 1 hero dying? Because if it is more than 1, then you can maybe see the logic there. Obviously, that does require you to start the fight by killing the Meepo, which is, that's not an easy thing to do, but maybe you do get multiple hero benefits from killing the Meepo. What do you think? Because I think it would 100%.
Actually, I'm like
I think
90% sure it's just the one.
Because there's some spells like Undying Decay. It will only ever give you the strength from one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just. I'm like 90% sure it's just the one.
I think unless it's. I mean, you never know. I've never seen anyone try it before, so we'll find out. But as I say, yeah. Oh yeah, give it. What are you doing? Giving it a test or?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right, so that's not it. That's not the reason why it's rushing next. I'm
sure
trying to find a reason.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. There's no way you just get like plus 200 damage when they kill a Meepo, you know?
I mean,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I can guarantee you there was a patch in the past where you probably did get a benefit for every Meepo dying.
Maybe it works. Maybe it's a feature.
I mean, maybe we'll see. I mean, that would be classic OG, wouldn't it, to find something like that?
Yeah. Kuro getting ran down. Miracle also responded.
They got the magic missile onto mind control. One stepping over, but the chains holds back TOPSON. Mind control is able to run away. Obviously, once this all goes down, well, 10 minutes in, 7-3, even on the net worth.
Even outpost trade, and looks like what is that? Even bounties as well. Yeah, 2 for 2 bounties. So very even early game at the moment. Saksa now trying to find some time to build a farm. Weeha doesn't want to let this Earthshaker get a Blink Dagger. They have to keep the aggression up to not let Saksa get this, because they do have that hero in particular versus that Meepo, which can be pretty devastating.
Yeah, off the mark, yeah, with that initial Earthbind. Saksa just gives it the straight old walk in a straight line, and Weeha won't be able to catch him.
God, you got me scared for a second asking that question. I was like, but I
mean, so where did you get that info from? Where did you read that? Okay. All right, okay. I mean, I think you're right. There's no way, and there's no way it grants you multiple hero buffs. Well, actually, I mean, there is a way, and that's if it's been overlooked in the code. But, you know, I'm sure that it's not. This is a perfect game, and anyone who says otherwise, I will hunt down. Do not criticize it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. He's halfway onto the axe.
Yeah, this downtime is fantastic for OG. Look, Sox is loving this. He's just staying top, getting all this farm for himself. He's gonna get a Blink Dagger in decent time. And
try and catch him before the TP's out, but he's already away. Mind control, still able to get the connection onto No-Tail. Sets up with the X-Spark into the bow combo. No-Tail will fall. Whilst this goes on, we are making as good as progress onto the E-Plate as you would hope for. It's got 2200 into the Eagle Song. It's going to be there very shortly. So far, nothing being done by OG to slow down this Meepo's early game. Weeha's getting all the space that he'd expect.
But they're getting a significant farm on their side, right? Their 3 cores are farming excellent, but
Samael, he's dead. Weeha's able to find a grab on him.
I saw him porting up there too. I was like, I wonder why he wants to actually set up on top, because you have to imagine they want to hunt Saksa, who's been up there for a long time. So that was a bit of a weird location for me to see Sumail TP on.
I'll pause here. I mean, what else do we have coming out from OG's lineup in terms of answers? I mean, after TOPSON's done with the Manta, is it just going to be sort of a very sort of standard, you know, general build of like Manta, BKB, and then into some sort of right-click items, do you think? Or is it got
I mean, I would imagine so. I would imagine he needs the BKB, right? Like,
yeah,
Meepo and Ember, they're going to collapse on him. Kunkka's going to throw his boat on him. He needs to get a BKB. And then afterwards, I mean, he could go, maybe he just goes for something like straight butterfly, like straight damage, because Meepo can't itemize to really deal with that too well. It's just, he can just hold his ground with an Underlord aura. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's interesting. Like I said, the game plan from OG, they definitely have something in mind that they want to be able to address this. And right now, it's not looking too bad. It's only like we said, only 1k lead for Enigma.
Oh,
They're going to start ramping up soon.
Do you think I've got time to DC and test the Underlord thing in a demo mode? I could test it. Hey, oh, nah, they're calling G. I won't do it. We'll find out. I said we're going to find out. Mid one's going to have the Ags. He's going to have the Ags soon. It's just 1,500 off having the Aghanims. And we'll see how much this investment does do. Obviously, one thing to note, it is only the temporary damage you share, right? The permanent atrophy bonus, that doesn't get split apart. Obviously, early on, that doesn't really matter, as doesn't tend to be that high number at all. But later on, it's kind of feels bad that doesn't get shared as well.
It's still kind of a weird one, though, right? Like, you don't really ever get to the point where it's like, I have plus 200 permanent damage. I'm sharing this to my team. So it's like, it's, sometimes you have like plus 30, and it's like, what does plus 15 really change in comparison? But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, OG obviously feeling the strength of it. Because I think a lot of other people look at this game and say, all right, you want someone like farming an aura, right? Getting a pipe or a crimson against the Meepo could be very nice, but no one's going to be doing that on OG.
Yeah. Sakura. Unable to get the chains on him there. He's getting close.
Dire's top tower.
The auras for Nigma, they're already starting to come out. Kuro's got his mech. So already, as long as he's around, even if Saxa is able to make the jump onto the Meepos, Kuro's very likely between the mech and the Hand of God, able to offset a good amount of that damage and allow Weehard to turn and get himself back up to good health with the ransack.
Yeah, these next few moments are going to be the big one for Nigma. If they can get a successful team fight, they can really snowball out of control here. Let's see what they try to set up for here with this mech and with this E-Blade finished. Drum also finished on the Ember too, so they're definitely going to look to start getting pretty aggressive here in the next few moments.
Down bottom, they're hunting. Weehar's going to be able to find him with the net as he runs down No-Tail, quick with the E-Blade. There's the burst, another kill for Weehar, and again, same build as we saw him do the other day. The E-Blade into the then Silver Edge, so he can continue to just hunt and find these pickoffs aggressively. Now over towards the mid they go, Nigma. Very confident in making plays with this Meepo, with Weehar farming the jungle while sticking with the team.
Look at this. Now he's giving these creeps to Saksa. He's going to have the Blink Dagger finished up now, so they might actually be able to react pretty soon to this aggression coming up from Nigma. This Blink is exactly what they were waiting for to actually be able to fight.
And we'll see if he can catch Weehar off guard. I think it's to say it's going to be hard, because even if he does land it, it's not going to be that much. Sure, if he gets a slam on 5, it will look pretty, but it's not going to take this Meepo from 100 to 0 when it's just a level 1 Echo Slam. And, Weehar's going to be playing with that in mind. He's very unlikely to be caught with the Meepos on a target and allowing the opportunity for Saxon to get that sort of jump.
Unless it's inside of a rush pit where you're almost guaranteed to land a pretty good one. And these Chen creeps are kind of in the area.
Okay, he may make it in time. This could work out. Saxon's able to time it perfectly. Outside of the pit, No-Tail jumps out. Saxon always got it. Echo Slam only onto Miracle. The Hand of God's out. There comes the boat. It's not the blink play that they needed. As Saxa doesn't manage to get the jump, he's dead alongside No-Tail. Samel's going to fall as well this game. And then we can start to expect to see it go pretty roughly. They do get the Meepo. But Miracle, Kuro, and GH still alive. Chains, it's something for OG. Swap as well. TOPSON trying to get Kuro back in the reach of mid-bomb, but the X-Mark holds back mid-bomb. Okay, it's something. They do kill the Meepo, and that will stop Nigma from finishing off Roach. TOPSON going over towards Mind Control with the Magic Missile. They're still trying to fight here, OG, with just the 2 of them. But Nigma, they've got the numbers. Can they kill Mind Control? Mind Control pops the 1. He's going to be fine. Miracle jumps back out to the side. TOPSON getting low, but No-Tail, he's back in with the grip.
Look at TOPSON go.
They're actually holding this round the pit. Samel, he's got the Orchid done. They're going to get Miracle. All right. Never mind. OG push them out of the pit. They're going to be able to step in themselves. And they may just say this Roshan. Joker's going to buy back. Yeah, buy back as well on Miracle. They do not want to let OG get their hands on this.
They have to commit for it.
Someone's got to go in. OG's going to get it. Roshan's down. Aegis into the hands of Sumail. OG, they've won this fight. And now, NIGMA, they're going to try and fight this. GH, he's already getting burst, though. They've lost the keepers alive. The boat comes crashing down onto TOPSON, and Sumail will get them. Sumail's going to be back up for round 2 with that Aegis. Sumail cannot TP out of this. He tries. So, a little bit back and forth. OG, they're able to push NIGMA out of the pit. They get the Roche the Aegis. NIGMA buy back, and NIGMA will proceed to win the overall engagement. But a little bit of fire there from OG for sure.
I mean, it forced buybacks?
That's 2 buybacks.
Buybacks on 2 cores. You removed an Aegis from a Meepo 10 lineup. I mean, that's pretty big. And we got to see the power of TOPSON just standing and holding his ground around that Underlord. He's queued up the Butterfly now, too, because, I mean, that's kind of what we expected him to do. And these 2, Aghanims is now finished. Let's see what differences is actually able to make in these next few moments. As I mean, their net worth is pretty good, and it's just really that Meepo who's catapulting forward.
All right, yeah, let's have a look at this. One thing I will be honest, I didn't realize as well, with the Aghanims, it is quite a large buff to the duration that you keep the stacks for. So you are building up a very high amount of atrophy aura.
Oh, that's a good call, actually. You learn something new about these items.
You never see this, you know. You never buy an Aghs on Underlord, but yeah, it's up to 100 seconds. So, you know, you're used to seeing sort of the temporary damage that's built up within a minute, which is the normal standard duration of the max level atrophy aura. There's an extra 40 seconds where mid-one's going to be cleaning up creeps and building that aura up.
Yeah, and there is a lot of creeps, and there's a lot of even like the Chen creeps and everything being thrown in inside fights. If mid-one survives with the Venge throughout the fight, they could get real strong. NIGMA, they're trying to press forward though. They actually find mid-one.
Mid-one is going to turn with the pit onto Miracle. Miracle remnanting away. They do try and focus the Underlord first, as mid-one's going to say, I'm getting out of here. Pops, Dark Grip, will he get out in time? He won't. E-Blade to the face, Saxy jumps over the Echo. It does catch the 4 of them. Figure out as well. They've killed off Miracle. Sumail in with the silence onto one of Weehar's Meepo. TOPSON swaps over. They're focusing down Weehar. Are they going to be able to get him? He's getting low. He's trying to get the Meepo out of there. TOPSON, one more magic missile, wave of terror. TOPSON, they get the kill. Weehar's able to bring down 2 of them with him. But again, it's OG coming out on top of these engagements. Mind control left behind, blocked up by the Sprout. TOPSON swaps back into range, into another magic missile. Mind control, he's going to go as well. OG, they are making it work here. The TOPSON Venge, his constant swaps just allowing him to be in perfect position to beat down on it with whichever target they need to prioritize. And they're actually doing it here, OG.
Yep, that Soxa just annihilated Miracle. He just disappears before the fight even starts. They had to commit so much to actually kill mid-one because he's pretty tanky with this. He also has this dragon skill that makes him even tankier on top of it. And they had to expend so much that, yeah, OG ends up getting a perfect setup there. Even though the Hand of God and the mech was used, they had the damage to dish right through it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's pretty spectacular. I mean, now TOPSON, he's level 18. He already had the Manta, and we mentioned that Butterfly that he wants to go for. But now TOPSON, in a pretty deep position.
Yeah, I don't think he's not going to be able to swap himself out of this situation. NIGMA will punish TOPSON for farming out and alone over by NIGMA's Ancients. Looking over to the mid. Middle. He's going to go for this. Beats him with the Remnant Chains. Mid-one, no Dark Bricks available for 25 seconds. Weehar's looking for the follow-up net. Won't find the initial connection, but I don't think it'll matter as the rest of the Meepos are moved in. A defensive Nightmare's tried to be offered up by Notel, but it isn't going to save mid-one as NIGMA, they're not done. Another Chains onto Notel. They'll move over and chase down a third. Double kill for Weehar. NIGMA can push in and start looking for some of these tier 2s down bottom with the illusion. TOPSON's trying to keep at least the spawn wave shoved out against NIGMA.
Well, he can push this tower with the illusion. They're even going to glyph, force a reaction out from GH. He is X to come back into the fight if they do need him. But yeah, you see OG immediately. They have 3 heroes dead. They don't want nothing to do with that mid lane. Push top, push bottom. I mean, TOPSON's continuing to farm even when he's dead.
Yeah, that's the power of the core Venge. And as you say, we saw how much damage it was doing to the tower there before this Butterfly is out. Once that is there, you know, with the extra stats and punch, this illusion is going to start doing a whole lot of work, even when TOPSON's, you know, out cold.
He's gonna be really strong when he does get this butterfly.
Yeah.
Dire
I mean,
are
already we're
scanning.
seeing them being able to focus down one of the
Radiant's
Meepos and
top
kill
tower is
Weehaw
under
in the team
attack.
fights.
They're chasing forward here too now. They actually find anybody though. Not quite able. Let it smoke. They want to.
Radiant are
They
scanning.
see GH for a second, but they want to go for a bigger target at the moment.
They can find Weehaw has the Silver Edge complete.
They know that ward is there. They see it with the sentry. They're bypassing it. Trying to get some vision over here on the other side. No tail. He saw them for a moment.
Now I've got another question for you, Fault. If Weehaw breaks the Underlord, I would
Dire's
imagine
top
it
tower
would remove
is
the
under
bonus
attack.
entirely from the whole team, right, whilst he's broken. Like it should, but whether it does, it
So
should.
It should, but
Because
if it
it's
does,
passive.
we don't know.
It's a passive.
Yeah,
wall.
it should though. Yeah.
Well, here we go.
They got
TOPSON.
the high ground.
He's stepping in. They've got the setup. There's the root, holding him into the boat.
Ooh, the sleep.
Will-O-Wisp, Weehaw trying to lead in. TOPSON swaps out No-Tail to the side. The Will-O-Wisp continues to pull him in. Sprout puts the BKB, focuses down. The Ignis Francis will be able to take it out. Turns with the Sprout control onto Kuro. Into the Phoenix Group. They've got the control onto this Chen. Chen will go down. Mind control is trying to come in from the side as well as Weehaw. Looking to take down the supports first. He's onto No-Tail. Chains on the side. Miracle holds back both Saxa and Mid-1. Mid-1 throwing out the Firestorm. Weehaw gets as Mid-1 steps in. They'll be able to get the kill. As now, what more can they get? GH has been chased by Mid-1 and Saxa. Over they go. They'll get another. Again, OG, they're winning these team fights.
And Saxa echo slammed the floor, by the way, during that fight, and they were still able to successfully do so. He got hit by a blinding light, I
Radiant's
believe, in the
middle
back
tower
lines when he
is
was trying to
under
blink in
attack.
an echo on TM.
Radiant structures
I'm looking.
are
I think he's getting the bonus from each of the Meepos, right? Look what he's got. He got 205 right now. What happened?
No. He
No,
would
wait,
way more.
can't.
Radiant's
He would have
middle
way more
tower
damage
is
than
under
that.
attack.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it shouldn't be giving all the Meepos. So
OG, they're getting more kills.
they're actually just chasing forward. Now Kuroki too.
It stepped
They
outside of the
almost-
base.
That was the second time now too. And Kuroki in the first fight, he's the majority of their sustain, and because of that Fiend's Grip, there was no Hand of God, there was no mech. They were able to
Radiant's
just
middle tower
focus
has
fire these
fallen.
targets. This strategy is starting to really work out for OG.
I mean, regardless of where he's getting the damage from it is a lot of damage. Now he's walking around with 200. Boy, that's plus 120 for everyone on the team.
Yeah, this Venge and
That's-
this Nature's Prophet are hitting
Yeah.
incredibly hard, and they're picking up picking items to make themselves even do more damage. I believe Butterfly is finished. I think that's a full AC for Sumail too in a second. Oh no, sorry, it's just a Hyperstone. I was going to say full AC, oh my god.
Yeah, that done already.
Yeah. But just the Hyperstone. But yeah, that's all they need is just some attack speed to benefit. And now they have a Vlad's as well. Oh, it's coming together.
It is. It really is. This whole strat, OG style. You know, Aghanim's first on the Underlord, and they're punching there. They're able to beat down the Meepo and the rest of Nigma's team pretty easily in these 5v5s. Over they go. They've found themselves Kuro. Let's see if they can get more. Jump over on a Miracle. They have to grab with the Fiend's Grip. That's Miracle dead and gone for 50.
Oh my god, they're really starting to take over.
That is a 4K lead. And this is a lead that's growing at an incredible rate.
And look at them pushing it. Look at the damage right now on this Underlord. TOPSON's hitting for almost 400 damage.
No,
with a
they're all
Butterfly.
getting plus, like, basically plus 100 damage. Plus 100 damage the whole squad. Jump forward, Saxon. Oh, he's even poking here, trying to see if he can get a catch. They will turn on him with the X-Mark combo. Mind Control steps forward. Going to try and have a fight here, but the Sprout's out. Sax as well, Mind Control. He's just dying. He's got to get saved. He would be forced out and will live for now. They do have the root control onto Saxa, giving them the vision. They'll kill him off. There we are. He's being punched. We'll use the E-Blade to save himself. Everyone's still trying to step forward. Turns around with the pit. He's caught Beepo in it. He cannot run. He's trying to escape, but the silence is out, and Beepo will fall. As this game, they've done it.
They're doing it.
They are absolutely doing it. It's an 8K lead for OG.
What's your TOPSON's damage? Which
Miracle's dead again. I mean, everyone's just got so much right click because of this Aghanim.
Plus 150 at the moment on it. And now Weehaw. That's game.
It is. It's GG. It's a series over. Mib 1 and his Aghanim's. Never before seen, honestly, I said never ever seen an Underlord rush an Ags, but it was the perfect answer. It just gave them so much damage. There really was. There was no other item that he could have got that would have had that much impact, without a doubt. You saw in those last fights, he's getting plus 200 easily on the trophy. I did see as well to confirm it definitely did only give 1 bonus from the Meepo, but it didn't matter because he's still getting so much. He's getting 200. Everybody on his team is getting plus 100 damage. Like that's an insane amount of damage, folks.